Japan's manufacturers are getting hit by the global economic slowdown. Exports are down and factory output pulled back sharply in May. In the next hour, we'll be getting the latest industrial production data for June. For a preview, let's bring in now Christopher Clague from the Economist Intelligence Unit. He joins us now live from our Tokyo studios. Christopher, thank you so much for joining us. There was a big fall in production in May, although it was a short month, which slightly skewed the outcome. Will we see another weak number?
We don't think that we will. There's a couple of indicators that are pointing to an upturn. The question is how much of an upturn. The Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry survey for June is pointing to an expansion of 2.7%, and the same number for July is 2.4%. On top of that,
what is this due to? Why are we going to see a rebound?
I'm sorry?
Why are we going to see a rebound in the numbers?
Well, mostly it's due to reconstruction projects coming online for the Tohoku region. These projects have long been delayed, and now we're finally starting to see the shovel hit the ground in some areas.
Domestic demand in the country, Christopher, has also been quite strong. This is the global slowdown that's leading to cuts in output?
I think with the reconstruction effort helping to bolster the domestic economy, and with the Japanese consumer being a little more resilient than expected, that any sort of weakness in industrial production has to be attributable to the global slowdown, particularly in the EU. Japanese exports to the Euro area in June were down significantly, and that led to an overall fall in exports for the month.
If you break it down by industries, Christopher, which sectors are being hit harder than others?
I think you're seeing problems in the general machinery sector probably going forward, chemicals as well. Any sector that's dependent on external demand. Sectors that can rely more, again, on the reconstruction efforts and the reconstruction projects will probably muddle through or expand slightly.
And overall, briefly, what will this mean for Japanese economic growth?
For the full year GDP, we forecast an expansion of 1.7%. This is a little on the conservative side of the consensus, which is around 2 to 2.2%. As long as the U.S. can continue growing at a reasonable clip, we think that the reconstruction efforts in Tohoku can offset any of the problems in the Euro area.
Christopher Clague from the Economist Intelligence Unit, joining us from our Tokyo studios. Great to have you with us.